Hey guys, back with another video. I'm doing a walk around and kind of like the modifications and what I've done to my Arctic Cat 250. So first thing I've done is for mods is the LED pods. I had stock headlights and then one of them fogged up and kind of got all ruined, so it was $100 to get a brand new one, and I just wasn't doing it. These were $25 and they work really good. 1800 lumens, wired them straight to the headlight switch, so I just flipped that on. It's wired to the high, so if you can see that, it lights up blue, but it's not real strong. But and then when I flip the key one more time, that puts the, there you go, maybe you'll see that now, it's blue, that light. But they're pretty bright. So I hooked those straight up to the key switch, and then I just put new Scott grips on because the other ones were really kind of like ratty and stuff. They were just, had no grip to them anymore. Got stock tires. It's kind of sad. I plan on getting different ones, maybe. Well, I don't plan on it. I just know at one point it'll need some. And then it's got a winch. Cable was crap when I bought it, so cable we had to throw out. So I have not got another cable yet. It's a 5-speed with, this is your, that little thing right there is your high selector, low, and then super low. I just towed a trailer yesterday that was like 1,200 pounds and super low, and yeah. Only downside about this quad is it has no 4-wheel drive switch. It's 4-wheel drive all the time. So Warren used to make a switch for it. They don't anymore. So I don't know if it's really worth it or not. I haven't looked into it enough. I have a 1 7/8 ball on the back. Let's see, I have stock exhaust, stock axles. I have put all new rubber shock mounts on all 4 corners. There's 8 of them in all for the top and the bottom, but there's 16 because one goes in on each side of the I forget which, the top of the shock mount. And so I put new shock mounts on. That quieted it down a lot. The other ones were dry rotted really bad. I've changed the front and rear differential with the motor. All those fluids have been changed. It might need one or two of the axles are clicking. I'm not really worried about it because it doesn't affect anything else yet. It's not bad enough. It's carbureted. It's not cold-blooded at all. Fires right up. I have not got stuck in these tires yet, and I've been through some mud and stuff, so they kind of work. So they work for now. Just got the stock rims. I kind of like the Arctic Cat rims and stuff, and it's got a backup pull start under the seat. If you flip a switch right there, you can pick your seat up, and you got your pull start right there, your air box, your snorkel comes up to here, and then your toolkit spot. So everything's kind of easy to work on. Metal racks, as you can see, not the plastic. It's got a fuel gauge that does work. It's got a runoff thing, so if you overflow it, then it just runs right off. It is really dirty. I haven't used it. I haven't washed it. Your foot brake's right there. That's the other thing. I've replaced all brakes all the way around. Not the rotors, just the brake pads. Parking brakes right here. Push that in and it will lock. You have your choke here. Here's your high and low, but low doesn't do anything for me anymore. Run, switch, start, winch. And then to turn your lights on, the battery's on when I flip it once, flip it a third time, and then that turns your lights on. And that's an Arctic Cat Suzuki type thing. Doesn't have like a separate button. I got my registration right here when I go to Pisgah and stuff with my friend. And like I said, it's got independent rear suspension. It it goes. I'm not saying it's slow, but it definitely, there's points where I'm at Pisgah in the mountains and stuff. I mean, I'm not judging it because it's a 250 and it does its job, but there's points where a 420 or a 500 or even the 650 would really be helpful. But I mean, it's good for what it is. The racks work really good. Shaft driven and everything. You have a oil level thing right there. So it's a little glass you can see. There's no dipstick, so you just look on the side. I had to put a new battery into this when I bought it. I rewired all the electrical because electric start did not work. So all the electrical was redone. And it's got 3 different transfer cases, like I said. High, low, super low. Suspension's not adjustable, that's okay. But for your gauges up here, you have high beams, which is now just hooked to normal lights for me. Oil temp's too hot. Neutral, or the motor's too hot, not the oil temp. Neutral, reverse, and not enough oil. And it has an oil cooler. If you can see, how can I show you this? If you can see that right there, it looks like a radiator. It's an oil cooler, so it cools your oil. So it helps the motor to run cooler. It is a 2003, and like I said, guys, stay tuned to my channel.